Hello, welcome back. Last time, 3-pack went way better than I expected. That got done in not too much time at all. The hatch. I took a quick look at this and then backed out in fear. Let's see it.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a large, mysterious hatch. Come on, Flounder, we're almost out.
Okay.
Top secret hatch, do not enter, penalty for damage to government property, $50 fine.
That's right, the $50 fine.
I'd hate to try to collect a $50 fine from someone who could damage that thing.
Funny how this part of the seaweed is green, but this part is black. I don't know what's going on with that bug. It's very strange. Okay, so nobody can actually get up here. I can push this to the left. If I sacrifice some stuff... What's that doing for me?
What is that?
Oh, it's just a large, mysterious hatch. Come on, Flounder,
Is this the
we're
same thing
almost
again?
out.
Yes, okay. So, starfish. If I push that shoe down, I don't get it. If I push the ice
Someone
up,
has written
I do.
numbers on the hatch, Guppy. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23.
It's a
And
lost
on this
reference.
shoe, there's the number 42.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that odd?
Okay.
Actually, Guppy, 42 is just a European shoe size.
Oh, that's right.
Huh. I never realized that Europeans have such big feet.
I remember that joke. That's a good one. Okay. Okay, so this is Flounder's exit, I guess, and also Guppy's, unless I'm moving this around. Like, what's going on with you? I can push you left a little bit, and that's about it. I guess maybe I'm pushing it left and sending some ice up to float it. Let's try that with this, just sacrificing the starfish and see what happens. Yes, I can do that. Just make sure I actually understand this. No, that doesn't go any farther than that. So nothing will really happen when I do this.
Someone has written numbers on...
Oh,
Someone has written...
yes, I know. I guess Lost was a thing back in 2007. Feels like it wasn't that long ago, but I guess it was. Alright, so... Nothing really happened there. I'm not sure how to interact with this object. There's a steel pipe here. Why do I need to, though? Like, why is it here? What are you, seaweed? You're very strange. No, hang on. Maybe I'm lifting the hatch to get down there. No, I am definitely not. Right? It is liftable. Definitely nothing exists of an appropriate shape for that. There's no way we're getting down here. So we're exiting this way. It is interesting that it's movable, though. Like, there is no way this is lifting, right? As far as I can see, there's no object that could possibly... Even if I could get this down, hold it down there with, like, a piece of seaweed... And then, like, use another piece of seaweed to push it to the right. I mean, for one thing, that wouldn't work, too.
Government property, Guppy. I wonder why the government has a top secret
That wouldn't
hatch.
actually do anything.
Maybe it's the plug to the drain in the ocean.
Maybe. Oh, don't be silly, Guppy. The drain wouldn't be this close to the surface.
Sure, that's what's wrong with that. Okay, what am I doing? So that piece of seaweed is in the way of Flounder getting out if I just push that. So you need to move differently somehow. I can do this, which doesn't really help me. What am I doing here? I have no idea.
Someone has written...
So it's implied this would be useful for the solution, since I have to sacrifice it to get the starfish. I can't really get this shoe out. That big European shoe. So I'm trying to move this? Like, get this little piece of ice, and it doesn't really do anything if I get that little piece of ice in there and float that up, because
Guppy, I don't think we can open that hatch.
Uh-huh.
Look at it. It was never meant to be opened from the outside.
Mm-hmm. But if this seaweed were down one farther, I would push it out of the
Guppy,
way.
I don't think we can.
Yes, and this would be properly out of my way, I think. So I'm trying to sink the seaweed down. Is that my goal?
What?
It's hard to tell. I just feel like I really don't know what I'm doing here. This loses me some seaweed. I just need to play with things and see like how things connect to
Someone
other
has
things.
written...
I can do that and boost that pipe up and really not accomplish anything at all. I don't see any way I could possibly lift this. Or push it to the right, or do really anything at all with it. Like, what am I seeing here? I have no idea what I'm doing. Where do I even start with this?
Top secret.
Oh, that was a different line, but whatever. I have no idea where to start. Okay. Well, let me find a starting point somewhere, I guess. Oh, hold up. Here's something I didn't notice. If this were to somehow get out of the way, Flounder could actually swim out here. I don't know if that's relevant. Maybe this isn't actually his exit? Could this be... Can Guppy exit there by herself? No. Not without this moving. So... Yeah, alright. I still have no idea what I'm seeing here. Man, it's just like... it's not often a puzzle so completely fails to parse for me.
What if we had help? There must be someone at the FIN who can open that hatch.
Maybe. Okay, we'll go for help. Get us out of here, Guppy.
Working on it.
That's what I've been working on, Flounder.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not getting anywhere, though.
I give up, Guppy. Why don't you think about the puzzle for a
Yeah,
while?
you do it. I got nothing.
That's what I've been doing.
You know, according to the hollow Earth theory, the crust of the Earth is just a shell separating our ocean from a more technologically advanced ocean inside the Earth.
Alright then. Well, I'm gonna sit here until I hear all of the idle chatter because I understand literally nothing still. Okay, so there is one thing I do understand. I noticed that if I wanted to get this down without losing anything, I can do that. Is that useful? It doesn't seem to be because, like, I have no goals yet. Get the fish out of the puzzle, sure, okay.
Someone has written numbers.
Yeah. And we're back to the numbers again. Okay, what? Okay, there is a mechanic I think I need to know about. How do seaweed and ice interact when they're at the top of at the surface of the water? If ice were under that huge chunk of seaweed in the upper left, how far up would it go? All the way, so ice overrides the seaweed's out-of-water weight, which makes sense. Ice is heavier than seaweed. So the leftmost position this can get into is just there. And ice, if it's stacked... So ice at the surface holds down other ice. Seaweed at the surface doesn't hold anything down, doesn't hold ice down. I don't see how I can use this yet. Like, this just... I don't get any leverage here. Am I supposed to build something that can reach there and lift? I can't imagine how, so I don't think so? Okay, I guess a useful thing to know would be whether, if the seaweed wasn't in the way, if that ice would float up anymore, or if that's as high as it floats. And I think I can get the answer to that using this ice? If I can ditch the pipe somehow, but I can't, can I?
I wonder what's down there.
Okay. So yes, this tells me ice will only float to the topmost part. Anything below that will hold it down. Well, that doesn't tell me for sure. But I think that's what I'm seeing here. Unless it's one down, like what's just below the surface of the water will float with that above it. Yeah, I can't really tell. Okay, here's something that at least gets me a resource that I can maybe use for something. Still don't understand anything about my overall goals, but I mean, I need to start taking some actions or just nothing will ever happen. So I'm in a situation right now where I'm like more tired than I have been during a recording session in a very long time. I think that's affecting my ability to just come up with anything at all. Yeah, I'm feeling it. But if I put you in there, lower this by 1, you can push it over a little bit, and this could... Let's see, as long as you are supporting that at least somewhat. I can get those things down. Okay, I mean, this has got to be good for something.
I wonder what's down there.
So, what could that be good for? Okay, so I cleared up some space here. Now maybe it's easier to get something up and over to hold this down. If I could hold that down, then some things could happen. Probably. What would I like to use to hold it down? Okay, falling objects that could hold this seaweed down. The shoe, the pipe. I can't get the shoe. As far as I can tell.
Guppy, I don't think we can open...
Nope. So it has to be the pipe?
Are we missing something really obvious?
Probably lots.
Maybe we're missing something really subtle.
I can't actually get this shape out and use it for pushing anything here. Like, I gotta use seaweeds to push something over somewhere. Like, getting this up and over there wouldn't help.
What if we had help? There must be some...
Still have nothing. I have a thing here, but I don't know what to do with it. Yes, I see this ice here, but I could get it, I guess. Could I? Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to get that ice, I guess. It'll have to be the steel pipe pulling it down. Will it? Maybe it won't. So if I just, like, ditch this steel pipe and forget about it, then I gain control over this ice block. And can I do anything of interest with that? Like... I can't push it up and then left. Maybe if I had this tool...
Excellent!
Mm-hmm, so great. I guess I'd have to do this to get that tool. So then I can do what? Flounder lifts, Guppy pushes. Okay, that brings that ice block downward, but now it's pretty stuck. Right? Fairly... There's no way I could lift up the steel pipe and get it on there? Yeah, there is. Sure there is. But I don't see how this would help me. But I think I could do it. I mean, it's a little late now with that down there. But yeah, I could see Flounder boosting that up to above the surface of the water with some seaweed under it. He'd sit... So pretend this is here, and the steel pipe is on top of it.
Maybe the
Guppy
hatch
pushes
is
this
an entrance
way,
to top secret government archives.
and then I can pull that thing
sounds
down.
practical. I can just imagine calling up the FIN librarian. Hello? This is Agent Guppy. I need you to run to Antarctica and look up a case file for me.
She is out of patience for Flounder's being Flounder. Oh, hang on. Can I do... Oh, they float together. Could I have used that little piece of seaweed for something good? Well, it's kind of stuck up there now, isn't it? Well, not exactly. Not exactly. So seaweed retrieves like this. And then, what was I doing with this? Right, if I use that to boost this... Yeah, I've separated the two, but this is still stuck where it is. Well, yes, I think I can. I don't know how any of what I'm doing is useful yet, but I sure am doing it. This'll kill her, won't it?
I should have seen that coming.
Kills everybody. Wait, why does it do that?
Not again.
Because this impacts the top of the seaweed. And like that, I can't... Feels like there's a way to make this work somehow. Oh, maybe I could, No, I can't lift the seaweed high enough to get that actually up and over the thing far enough that it'll actually, get on top of it. Unless I had another object in there, which I could do. Okay, except no? Because then I'm not pushing the thing I'm going to be pushing? No, I'm not pushing the thing I'm going to be pushing. That doesn't work. Okay, still no idea what I'm doing here.
Maybe it's a secret missile silo.
In Antarctica, not a very strategic location.
Still haven't run out of voice lines, huh? Okay. Alright, well, let's at least learn. If I could get anywhere close to enough objects stacked up to actually boost this up by 1. Somehow. Like if I used this, and all of these, and this, and I don't know what else. But just as much ice as I can stack goes up there on top of those 2 pieces of seaweed. Let's see, how do I do this again? It's like,
oh, no.
Whoops! Does it involve these? I think it does. Oh. Alright, you go down there. I'll get you back later. Okay. Actually saved away this state, didn't I? That's fine, whatever, don't worry about it. So steel pipe goes down when I do this.
I wonder what's down there.
So yeah, let's just look at kind of like what I have and how much, how far it could maybe get me. Now, oh, packing things in there is kind of awkward. I'm not actually sure how I would do it. Yeah, this seems problematic. It does kind of look like the space is designed for this, though, in some way, somehow. Because, like, I can push this in here. It can go there. And I don't really have the means to boost it up at all, but let's just, so if I put this all the way to the left, I just kind of want to look at, like, what is my situation? That's maybe fewer that I would need there than I was thinking.
Maybe the hatch is an entrance to top secret government archives. Someone has written numbers.
Alright, I can navigate this just like that, right? I think so. So yeah, let's just see the behavior here, and maybe it'll tell me what I need to know. That's fine, I can make this work. Actually, yeah. That's only off by 1. If I lifted this up by 1, no, I need to lift it by 2. Okay, if I had both of these in there somehow, that would go up by 2. Guppy could lift it by enough more that Flounder could get through? Maybe somehow, it's hard to tell. Okay. Some semblance of plausibility here. So if I got that little bit of ice, that could be the last piece? Could it? No, because that would float down at the surface. It needs to be seaweed. So I need another piece of seaweed in there somehow.
You know, according to the hollow earth theory...
Okay, so how would I get another piece of seaweed in there? If I could push this down too, that'd be nice, but I can't. Maybe I could... let's see, is there enough room to get this in here? And then slot the ice down under it? There isn't. Unless maybe... No, there is no maybe here. Right? Okay, let's figure out how to get that ice cube. I never quite got it all the way under my control.
What is...
I have something that almost resembles a goal now. I still have just no insight into how it's actually going to look when I'm any closer to it. This is wild. So, let's see. I could put this... No, I don't want to do that. If I do this, it's not really the best. Seems like if I insert any seaweed in there, I can only get just the one. This gives me 2 height. But how do I get anything else in here? So... Right, I know I was trying to get that little ice cube. If you were already in there... Oh, here we go. Here's the move I was missing. Oh, that. It's easy. Okay. Whoa! Told you I was tired. Oh, geez. Okay, I just cannot puzzle right now. This is a massacre. Yikes. Alright, so... I think maybe I see how the puzzle works now. Or at least something resembling it. And I can pack more in there, actually. Yeah, okay. That lets me lift it up enough to exit, doesn't it? So maybe I've stumbled into a non-starfish solution now? Okay, finally, something looks like something. Whoa. Okay. So, push that up. What a contrast between this and the way 3-pack went. Good day versus a very bad day. It's a good day, it's just that on this good day I've used up about twice as many brain resources as I have to use. Okay, is that good? It's not quite, but it's close to something it feels like.
Guppy, I don't think we can open that hatch.
How do I take this the one last step I need to take it? Maybe I needed that, or this, which I can get, but I don't see how I can use it. Hold on, I can push to the right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's an exit at least. That won't fall and kill you, right? It will, actually.
Let me try that again.
So in order for that not to happen...
What if we had help? There must be someone at the FIN who can open that hatch.
Can I just, like, ditch
Maybe.
this here?
Okay,
I can.
We'll go for help. Get us out of here, Guppy.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Flounder.
Okay, Flounder, you hold this up. She gets on the other side of it so she can push this way some more. If possible. Not possible. Okay, I guess I can do some of that. Except not really. I guess I needed to have moved that first. Okay. This won't kill you. That's fine. I can push that over one more, and then what? Okay, there we go. So, that's a basic solve. Wow.
Come on, Flounder. Let's go get some backup.
Okay.
And if we happen to see any top secret access codes laying around, we'll bring them along.
So I believe I can get that starfish
What is that?
by using this piece of ice instead of this one. So, let's try that. So I guess this is just nothing. This is just for me to retrieve this piece of seaweed. Yeah, that threw me off for the longest time, because this was the only path I could see out for flounder. And it sure looks like this is designed so you can drop something over there to push this down and then get that out of the way, but...
Someone has written numbers.
Wow, okay. Just that long dead-end path there.
Got it!
Okay, so... I'm pretty sure there's nothing more to that starfish than that. You get it that way. There's no way to get the shoe out. I don't need it anyway if I have this little block. So, to get that little block... Do I not do anything special with this steel pipe? Yes, the steel pipe is useful for getting that little block. So, okay. Some vague idea of what I'm doing. Guppy pushes this ice to the right, while flounder holds that. I think I have this state saved, but it's simple enough to set up that I can just do it. Okay. So, this whole package goes downward. I would like, I think, to balance this on top of those bits of seaweed, so that I maintain access to as much as I can maintain. And I can get those back whenever I want, that's no problem. Pipe goes here. Actually, the pipe goes... Yeah, there's fine. So I need this little stick. You can just go there, and in fact you need to. Now what?
You know, according to the hollow Earth theory, the crust of the Earth is just a shell separating our ocean.
Another ocean inside the Earth. You were supposed to go... like... here or something, I think?
Guppy, I don't think we can open that hatch.
Flounder's not going to be able to get around that. Sure he is. Like this. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now, can I push that the way I want to push it? I can. Okay, that's encouraging. So, this feels like the right sort of actions I want to be taking here.
What if we had help? There must be some...
Let's just use the pipe to get that down? Or something? How will I do that? I don't know yet. But it feels like there's going to be a way for this to work. Yeah, can't I just lower this all the way, I guess? Do I want to do that? Can I push that little thing out of the way first? I think I can. That would kill you, though. So no. I can put one of those on your head with some effort. Okay, that helps. Does it? What am I trying to do? This. Why am I trying to do that? I'm not sure yet. I want this whole structure to move down or to the right. I guess I'll go with down and hope this works. So that's still supported by this, so everything's fine. Okay, so technically I have access to that little ice cube now. Okay, great. I'm making a big mess with all my other stuff, but maybe I can unmake that mess. Okay, so I'm on the right track. I need to fiddle things differently.
Maybe the hatch is an
let's just move this entire structure to the right. In fact, let's have put the steel pipe in
What
a
if
better
we had
spot.
help?
Why did I move it to the right? Okay, so let's just not have done that. In fact, I'd really rather that be farther to the right than it is now. I want it... can I just do this now? Not exactly. Kinda? Yeah, I think I can. It's a pain, but I think I can. Oh. So I want the pipe 2 to the right of where it is now. Alright, this lets you get out of there. 2 to the right. Not that.
Guppy, I don't think we...
Nope. Alright. So that's in the correct place. Now it's easier to move it to the right. I want this little pusher. Okay, how was all this? You get under that, lift up, put that little pusher in here, move the seaweed to the right so he can get out from under it. Then things are awkward, but they do work.
What if we had help? There must be...
Okay. There we go. So, Flounder's under that. Guppy can push it left. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Now, you can lower that sufficiently so Guppy can push that right? Yes. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so that's self-supporting now. I can just push this right and have access to the ice cube. Cool. Okay. Now, I didn't actually want that yet, but if I can just, like, stash it somewhere convenient, then I can not worry too much about it. And I think this is good enough. Let's do it here, in fact. I can work with it there. That's fine. Okay, let's just stick that back on the shelf, I guess, because that's a handy place for it. In fact, let's get this as far out of the way as possible, because you're done with your role in the puzzle. Just out of here. Okay, so, I don't think that'll prove to be a mistake. It should be fine. Okay, so, yes, everything should work here, I think. Here, other fish, you're closer. Bring everything over.
Maybe the hatch is an entrance to top secret government archives.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Something does tickle the back of my mind, a little memory about lifting this giant bit of seaweed up out of the water, so that does feel familiar now that I've kind of done it. Okay, I needed to move this first, I guess, and... Oh, I got it stuck. Oh, okay. I sure did. Okay. How do I best unstick that? Because Flounder can't get here to push it right. If Guppy pushes it left, then it doesn't go to the right place. So I just didn't want to put that there at all. Okay. Or if I took one of these pieces of seaweed, I could do this with it. Alright, so let's cache that over somewhere else. This should be retrievable. Yes. Okay, that works. Oh, I pushed it a bit. That's still fine. Still retrievable. Flounder, in fact, can push this here, mostly. Mostly. Not quite all the way.
You know, according to the Hollow Earth theory...
Hollow Earth theory. According to the Hollow Earth theory, there's a Hollow Earth theory. Is this the correct fish to have the ice under? Yes, it is. Whoops, not there. Now, any last minute problems? I don't think... Oh, there might be one. This is not the correct fish to have this under. That's okay, we can do it the other way. Oh, not from there. That's okay. We can do it the other way from somewhere. I guess I needed that seaweed for that. Is that okay? I'm not sure it is, because I need the seaweed in there by the time I have... Okay, so you are proving to be kind of inconvenient. Could I stash it here? Yeah, because I want it under flounder, so... Okay, there's no redo button, but that's fine. I'll just redo myself. I think I can still make this work. Alright, shoo out of there. Shoo. Go away. Can I get it into that position, though? I can't. Hold on, am I stuck already? I just need to transfer it between fish, but I can't. There's no good place for that. I've run out of good places. Hang on, no, I need it on flounder. Yeah, okay, so can it be under flounder and then I still do the operation with this other bit of seaweed, maybe? Okay, so that needs to be... Well, okay, I guess I can do this. And that'll be okay. This last minute super awkwardness. Wow. It's kind of funny how many of these puzzles are built around the awkwardness of flounder's largeness. That's just kind of the main puzzle mechanic when these two are together. Okay, so I want this under flounder, and Guppy can... Yeah, she can do the rest of the work with the seaweed. This is fine. There's no problem here. Great. Okay. I will want your help with that. Thank you. Okay, so now, yes, this works. I just go to the other side and push. Missing something. That. And something else. This. Alright, is that it? Whoop, there we go. Okay. I can get in here, push it all the way to the right. Nothing should go wrong, right? I hope. Just gently set it down. You go here, and that doesn't sink anymore. This gets out of the way. Everything's good. Okay, I got the starfish.
I wonder what's down there. Could be anything.
Come on, Flounder. Let's go get some backup.
All right. All right.
And if we happen to see any top secret access codes laying around, we'll bring them along.
I did it. So, what's my reward for that starfish? Unused mission, buried seahorse. Buried seahorse, actually. All right. We came to the conclusion that this level is not amusing enough to justify the fact that players will probably start to hate baby seahorse before they are done. Aww. Okay, this looks like the one where he's all packed up and ready to ship, or something like that. Well, that looks like a mess. Okay, that's probably what I'm doing next time then. So this chapter is not unlocked. Wait, so I need something else. So it's either that or treasure, the treasure room, or enter the UFO. Okay, so probably bonus mission and then treasure room after that. Okay, well, we got the Ross Ice Shelf done, so that's nice. See you next time for bonus mission, I guess, probably? Probably.